Good morning. I'm here. Like blue. We're doing a blue. Why is it not blue behind you then, Kenman? I don't know. I didn't plan that. I just happened to be just here. I'm a fraud. I'm an absolute fraud. I'm out of coffee. I'm out of coffee. I'm uh, I'm out of coffee. Brought to you by delicious Red Bull Light. The unleaded. Ah, that's right. My nose itching. Who's thinking about me? Oh yeah. So we're part of the get up early for no reason on a Saturday group. Who else is in the group? Looks like a bunch of us. Not sure when. Not sure why. You start the stream sans coffee? Well, I have the Red Bull is the caffeinated beverage of a morning. You know, it I don't necessarily need a double fist. Have you tried not being out of coffee? Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, microphone, bring you in. Hello. Hello. Good morning. This is what my voice sounds like without coffee. The coffee has a, I don't know what, does it have an effect? Does it bring it up? Does it bring it down? Does Cole need to start drinking more coffee? I still submit when you talk to him in person, you don't even notice. You don't even notice. It's when he's live and then he turns it off. You're like, oh, how about that? But yeah, in person, Cole's voice, I don't, it's lovely. It's lovely. Dude, a Midwesterner not thinking he needs a double fist. The heresy. Oh, can you believe it? I don't know what I'm doing. I know. What am I got up, I grabbed the Red Bull. Didn't want to be awake. Actually threw in a load of laundry. I mean, I was like, let's productive. Went outside for a sec, looked at it, and then realized I was getting ready. Shit. I swear I had a couple left. I don't know where they are. Some weird gremlin stole it. And stole it. Look into my eyes. I had coffee. You know, I had it. Apparently, I drank it too fast. How is everyone this morning? Happy weekend. I hope everyone's safe, doing well. Did you get some storms? We had some storms. Apparently, there was a tornado in part of Minnesota yesterday. I saw a brief news clip of. I saw several of my friends on Facebook had posted there was some hail in a few areas, not too far from where I'm at. I did not get any hail. Did get some rain, a little storm kind of hit hard for a minute, but not really here. I did have a branch down the front yard, maybe an 8-footer, about that big around, but I get branches from that tree all the damn time. So that doesn't really mean there was a great storm. Got 2 pocket clips designed for my Hellbender Blade Co. Newt. The hole in the handle won't accept the clip hardware. Ugh. Got to send it back so he can ream it out and make it work. Well, at least they're it's processing to be worked. Sure. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. Yeah. I was up late doing stuff last night. Didn't get much sleep. Why do we get up early? I don't know. Brain turns on for the day. I got tree gremlins. Well, the tree in the front yard is huge and old, and there are tree gremlins that live in there. They're called murder squirrels. There's probably 1,000,000 squirrels living in that tree. Well, at least a half a dozen. Gabe says supposedly 3 tornadoes touched down around him, but skipped his area. That's the fortunate luck of the way the tornadic. My sister's neighborhood, man, it was probably 20 years ago almost now. But they had one tear through. Jesus. I do have a Red Bull drinking problem though. Just a drop. Just a drop. They had tornado tear through their neighborhood, and there'd be one house that's just good to go, and the one right next to it was pretty much gone. Like one house, the whole garage was ripped off of it, but the house was fine. Just crazy how it can be so devastating, yet in a not so much here, but right through there. So you're lucky if it doesn't hit you for sure. I think I got bit by a spider. You see that? I mean, it itches and it's red and it's a bump. Fist bump. Got a fist bump. Went to bed at 4, up at 8, can't sleep. Take it day by day, Aaron. I'll be getting that knife. We'll be coming up with something custom soon. Aaron was one of the big winners on Thursday. If any of you weren't here Thursday night, we did the 11K celebration. Magnus Lutz Ho, Hate Nate, and Grateful Dong were quite generous in donating some pretty rad prizes. It was a good time. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Thomas, another Magnus Lutz Ho. We'll get the old lush out. I love this knife. I've been kind of going through and just feeling could be herpes. Kind of really looking again and what am I liking right now? What works for me? What kind of feels good in the hand, is fun to open, and the Lush, my lefty Lush, is definitely one of the top-notch designs I'm enjoying. It was a fun live, very excited. Kathleen, another winner. What's up, Blazeburger? Addicted to blades. North Valley, Neil. The donation prizes were wild, right? Unreal. Always remember, Grateful Dong and Hate Nate couldn't have done that without those guys' generosity. It was something. What's up, Trish, Clint, Robert, Willoughby, Donnie, Steve, Double O. Could make a trip to Rec this weekend. Oh, that's this weekend? Wait, is that today? Tomorrow? Where is that at again? Too far for me. As much as I'd like to. And then not be able to afford anything. Everyone have a good Father's Day weekend. Let's see. Gabe, Cicero, Willie Wayne. Carrying my Asher Warney EDC today. That's a fantastic one, Willie. I got one of those for Trish. The Trish won a few weeks ago. I think I might keep it. No, the Asher those are really nice though. Definitely a really, really nice knife. I need to get one in my collection at some point in time. What's up, B&A? Get up around 7. Get out of bed around 9. Don't worry about nothing, because worrying's a waste of my time. Right? Oh, that's fun. That is fun. All right, I rolled back. Rolling back the... Okay, so here we are. It's Saturday. I have a bunch of knife videos to make. And what in the hell? You see it? Right there? Is that a bug? Is that a spider bite? Is it a zit on my knuckle? I don't know if that's... Is that a thing? It itches. That's why I think it's a bite. Obviously, you're keeping it. I have several things that I've been getting ready to mail out, Trish, and it's just in there with them, and so I'm going to take them all to the post office at the same time. Otherwise, I wouldn't have it wrapped up. I'd show it to you right now, but I can't because it's all wrapped up. If I had it on the table right here, you're like, oh yeah. I forgot about that. It's a great knife, Trish. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. If you haven't handled one, they are really cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you will enjoy it. I'm not sure why you wouldn't. Speaking of Trish, I kind of threw out some of my hot favorites kind of right now. Obviously a bunch of new stuff. But my Monterey Bays, I carried those, was that yesterday? I'm messing with you too. But this was a birthday present from Trish. Thanks again. The Kizer Crest. Boosh. Action. Great. Full frame lock, lefty thumb, flicks out just fine. I like the contours on it. I did take a picture at work, and I'm not usually a fan of like speed holes. Knuckle eczema. Maybe Thomas. So not a big fan of speed holes per se, but these are kind of different because they're kind of up towards the back and kind of more slots than like the big holes. I kind of like that. I don't know if I'm a fan of this. Like if I were to have designed this, I really think I'd leave pretty much everything the same. The jimps and the poon right there, the choke up spot, the little thumb or middle finger groove, everything feels nice. I'm pretty happy with all of it. I would maybe have just not had the lanyard and just kept that shape. Don't get rid of it. Actually keep that shape, but just fill that in. And then you could have the little notch in the back for the lanyard that's a little more hidden. Because I'm not as much a fan of that hole versus these. The triple slot, I do kind of dig that. I think that's kind of fun. Are those considered speed holes? I would call it vented. I would agree with that. Like I said, it's not like the traditional ones that these are more like vents. They're heat vents. Ooh, because it sizzles. Action on it is really, really nice though. The flick out, the thumb. If you guys saw Grateful Dong did the flipper tab delete, I think that would probably be the other thing that I would do. I'm not really necessary for the flipper tab. It works fine, but the removal might be cool. Either way, definitely like it. I meant to get this one too, the Gecko, because this is designed by Steven at the Gecko Customs. And boom, boom. Like the designs for sure. How do we get it in there? Rivery Manufacturing just released 2 versions of the 0G OTF utility blade. Let's look it up. Thomas Connolly, Magnus Lutz with a Nobel Peace Prize. Click to continue reading. This one's rad. Hate Nate picked up the full titanium version, which also looks really good. I prefer my just solid titanium. But this calls to me. This calls to me. This is my favorite DLC that I've seen so far. It's almost not quite as black. It almost has that little gray hint to it. I enjoy the fact that you got the bolster lock and the button. If you've got a nice bolster lock, you really don't need the button. But it kind of gives it that fidget factor. I wish this had more of a front flipper to it. It really is so close that it could. Again, not necessary. But I could enjoy that. What's everybody? It's just a hollow, snappy sound. What's everybody getting into this weekend? All right, let me open it up on here so it's easier to grab the link. Oh, I'm a little hungry this morning. I ate last night, so I shouldn't be starving. Come on. Search Google. Rivery Manufacturing. Okay, so first thing Thomas said, Rivery Manufacturing, 2 versions of the 0G with a new clip. If you guys don't know, if you haven't seen them, I'm sure most of you have. What was the new one? Why have I don't remember ever seeing the frag pattern one. So these are neat. If you haven't seen these, it's an interesting design. You basically, when it's closed, you use your thumb on this part and you slide it forward, and it slides all the way forward. And then when you slide it back, the blade remains out. And then when you click it, when you slide it down, it retracts the blade in. So it's like a reverse, like a reverse auto. Is that what you would call it? Something like that. Since it doesn't auto out, you're actually pushing it out and then pulling back the slide and revealing it. But then when you pull down, it does. You've all seen these. Everybody knows, right? Everybody's already seen these, right? They're pretty cool. Again, I'm not much of a razor blade carrying. $70. It's got a price tag to it, but you're buying a chunk of quality. They're well made. They are fun and kind of fidgety. And if you are someone who likes carrying a razor blade, or you like something kind of interesting in your pocket, nice little pocket square rectangle. Excuse me. Okay, so I got to go on Knife Center's Instagram is what he's saying is where it is. Why is not... I hate it when that does that. It recommends like Walmart and Amazon. It's like those aren't the normal pop-ups that I'm looking for. Ooh, my stomach just rumbled. Paul might, always throwing up some heat. Paul in here this morning? I haven't seen him, which is fine. Still love you, Paul. Okay, so what was it again? Knife Centers. Oh, you sent me the reel? Was it on here? Is it faster for me to do that? Yep. I was almost there, Thomas. I was almost there. But you got me the link quicker than one more link. Oh, it looks bigger too. It's like a longer handle. Huh. How does the... Wait. Okay. Okay. All right. Did you see that? Okay, timeout. I was literally about to be like, Dude, if the clip goes up like this and then it end like it's like, no, negative. Grateful Dawn. Dun, 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 dun. Morning the dong. Much love for the dong. Everyone give some love for the dong in the chat. Top contributing hunka burning man love. They do not ship tobacco products to Missouri. What? And Amazon won't ship knives to New York. What a world. Okay, let's go back to this now. I was gonna say, where's the... I can't... You kidding me? Come on, let me skip. I hate that so much. Wait, no, I really screwed it up. Why won't they let me just pause, fast forward, do what I want to do? I hate it. No options. All right, we'll wait patiently to look at the clip one more time. I'm actually... Hate Nate! Hate Nate! Okay, see this clip? Give me 1 second. Got to give a lot of love for the Nate. Okay, see that? Now that would just be no good. That would be no good. But boom, now they click forward and it pops up like that. Now you can slide that seam in a little further and it's flat. That actually could work. And then you can snap it back in. I just flashed your golem. I'll flash your golem. Hate Nate. We've got the trifecta, the Magna Sluts. Ooh. Oh. Oh. It all formed the head. Look at me. Boom, boom, boom. What's up, y'all? What is happening? Everyone, make sure you shout out Hate Nate and Dong for their gracious donations for the 11K giveaway. Some wild stuff. Big Hams won, and then gifted it to AA Ron. Ground Fog won. Sergeant Maximus won. Trish won like 4 times. Was it 3 or 4, Trish? She only got to win once, but her name came up multiple times. Meadow Relic won. Gabe won. Kathleen won again. She won a couple of weeks ago, too. Kathleen's just hot. Robert Willoughby, excuse me. Mac Jones won. North Valley Neil won. And then he gifted to Kevin Smith and Knives. YouTube Music won. Dong won. And then gifted to David the Fifth. And then John R.D. Oregon won. It was a wild 13 giveaways. It was pretty neat. It was fun. Didn't really get much done other than the giveaways the whole time, which is fine. But we didn't really get to chat about much. It was just kind of like, here's the next knife, here's the next knife. We did keep it low key. I think the live stayed under 100. because I did not post on the live or in the thumbnail that there was a giveaway. I posted celebration, 11K celebration or whatever, but I didn't advertise it out as a giveaway. I didn't really push to draw in peeps. And then we did it only, you only could be eligible to win if you were recognizable in the chat. And I'm cool with that. It was very nice to be able to give back, not have anyone that we'd never seen before just come in and snipe and then probably go sell it online and never come back again. It was like definitely, I felt the community. It was a good group, all the folks in here. There were a couple new folks that came in, which is great. What was the one's name? Was talking about one of the knives. It's good. It's because we do want to bring in some more people, sure, but my main goal was to celebrate the community that we have and give back what we can. I did an OnlyFans. Deadhead. That was the first stream Deadhead was in. And now it's here. Saturday morning coffee. Welcome, bro. Anybody carrying anything wild today? I'm not sure what I'm going to carry today yet. We'll see. Been going through all the new stuff, grabbing a few classics in between. Post office was closed yesterday, mailing out some winter knives Monday morning. Thank you, Dong. Thank you, Dong. Yeah, I forgot about the Juneteenth or whatever. Some of the places were closed. Cicero, apologies for missing 11K. Summer cold acquired coworker tempered the kid. Yeah, I'm sorry you got sick. Family getting sick and being sick, no good. But, you know, you got to rest up. It's all good. Still love you. Feeling any better today? What's up, Joe K? Turd burglar free. Yeah. It was a great time. It was a really good time. I mean, we always have fun. And as I said, I'm all down for welcoming some new folks and stuff. But you definitely, sometimes you want to really, I like the appreciation. You guys know, I don't have my monetization on. I don't post all the clickbaity thumbnails and stuff like that. My focus is on a solid community, and we have it. And I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be part of it. I'm better now that you're here. Do we figure out if we can cut coffee yet? Well, that's the problem. I have to ask because I don't have any. I'm out. I'm an absolute fraud today. I should have left and started the stream 10 minutes late. I could have ran and picked up some more. So I have no coffee that I can actually physically attempt to cut. I was going to maybe put some in the freezer, you know. Like, all right, if I put some in the freezer at the beginning of the live, by the end of the live, we could cut it. Cuts like a knife. What's up, Chug It? That's fun to say. Sergeant Maximus won on bees last night too. Oh, he was doing like it was a Civivi giveaway, right? I kind of pulled it up for a second, but was working on other stuff, so I wasn't really able to tune in. But I'm pretty sure bees was doing like a big it was all like Civivis or something, or maybe that was in the title. I wasn't actually there much. Show that pic of Paul's you showed a bit ago. Oh, that was the one you're talking about. Let's see if I can get to it. I can. If you go back just correctly. Can't I make it larger? Why? Bigify. Why won't it bigify? All right, what is he saying? Dual wielding Berg blade golems. One OG rescued from the depths of eBay mod hell. And one brand new proto from Atlanta. So that is the bottom one is the one that Grateful picked up. I grabbed one of those right at the beginning of the show and looked, and ended up not buying it, but I picked one up and looked at it. I was like, yeah, this is nice. I know Dong's gonna get it. This one, so what did they do? Did they change the shape of this blade a bunch? It's okay. Definitely the new one with the fuller. This is clean. That's what's up. How come I can't? Can I make it bigger here? Yeah. See? Now, why wouldn't it just let me do that from the websites? Chuck It got the Skelly Protean. Tee Picks. Show the pics. Sergeant Maximus won a mystery Civivi, so you don't know what it is? Freeze it, cut it. It's like cutting milk. How does one run out of coffee? Bro. I thought I had a couple left, and I was wrong. I was like, oh yeah, I've got that little box. There's a little bit left. And I was wrong. And because I woke up early and did a couple things, grabbed a Red Bull, hadn't made a coffee yet. I was like, yeah, I'll make one soon. And then I went and looked and it was already kind of too late. I am a terrible. Oh, he stonewashed the bottom one? That's not how it was when you got it. He combined an OG with something else and came up with the Golem S. Oh. Bruh. Bruh. So you're saying Paul stonewashed this baddie? It's a nice looking knife. That Rocher is a nice looking knife. I don't IDK where to send pics, but if Dong does, he knows where I put the pics. Ew. Well, either on your Instagram or you could you're not in my Discord, Chuck It. You could get on my Discord. Would you like to get on Discord? I don't know. I'm sorry. That's hot. The Super Sharpie. It's the Super Sharpie. Paul. Speaking of Paul, you stonewashed and sat in the hardware. That's some hardware. Now, does everyone think I drink too much Red Bulls and I'm mutating? Is that what's happening? It itches, which makes me think it's got to be a wolf spider bite because it just itches. You know, that to me seems like it's a bite. I don't know. Just have to chop it off. If they made the fuller on that cleaver bait a little more narrow, you could have brought the grind up a bit. Yeah. It's not a hollow grind, is it? I kind of like the big fuller, though. It pleases me. It's the red balls. I don't know. Hey, that's me. It's probably the pox. I'm getting the... I'm getting the pox. I'm going to get it hollow grounds. There you go, dong. Who's going to do that? Did I eat the spider in my sleep? Probably. Wolf spiders bite, bro. Those little brown ones, we got big ones. I bet they would. I think they just bite you just so they're walking by. They're just like, you know what? It happens. I get some on my leg once in a while or whatever. And like you see, you died of dysentery. Here lies Kenman. He died of very wet poops. How much does one have to pay to get something, a hollow grind put on something? What's the average retail? Like, so Dong says, hey, here's this blade, hollow grind it. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? $100? $200? It's like, oh, it depends on who does it. I know this guy around the corner. He's got one of those wheels where it's got this foot thing. You know, do you do that with the foot to get it going? And then you just... There you go. Hollow grind. No idea, but it's worth it. $90. I mean, it seems like it's something. Seems like it seems like it's something that you have to know what's up, you know, because you've already got something you got to go in. You're getting close to the apex, you know, really changing the blade shape. But then when they do that, is that something where they like soften it up, do it, and reheat treat it? Or it's like they just make sure they don't get it too hot when they're grinding it? Or how does that work? I mean, I don't know. Paul may or may not be acquiring a grinder next month. The dude sitting next to me on the plane had the bubonic. Although I feel better. Or is that like just the stages? You get sick for 2 days, then you're fine. Then you develop things. Paul Grimes? Ooh, Steve 00. Paul Grimes. That's what's up. That is what is up. I would also like to buy a grinder. I'm working on it. I got a couple bucks put away. Morning, Brown Sugar. How are you today? BGM is a knife maker that does the regrinds, or also does regrinds. That's fun. Because every once in a while, you just get that knife where you're like, man, if that had a hollow grind on it, it would be mean as heck. That thing would be about as mean as heck. Woo. Know what I'm saying? Why is this not letting me go get in your home? Now he can be on Grindr. He can be on Grindr right now. Couldn't he? I mean, I feel like he could. Maybe he is. I don't know. Anybody got a profile? Who says I'm not already? I'm on the only feet. Thomas is loving the KB. It cool? How are you saying that? It cool? Mosquito bites? No. I've had plenty of mosquito bites. And I did not go outside last night, and I did not have it last night. And now it's right there. and it itches, which it's probably some type of bug. It's a bite. It's not something growing out of me. Is it an ingrown hair? See, like that would be, I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe. Paul, wet message sent. Yeah, but see, bed bugs, crabs, how can I'd have one right there. One. No bites anywhere else. No itches anywhere else. You find me as dateful dong. Ooh. Ooh. I need a tiny comb. Does Paul have a price list yet? Or for his other stuff? Paul, you got a price list for Willie? Message Paul, Willie. Let him know the knife you've got, what you want done. And he should be able to give you at least a random adult knuckle acne. Can that be something? Just one right there. And pop it. Ow. No. That was dumb. I'm in the top 10 creators at OnlyFeet. Marinara Tortellini. I tell you what. Willie Wayne, are you on Instagram? Yeah, I'd say case by case makes sense because each knife, each thing is kind of a unique situation and might not be as easy or as difficult as the other one. But yeah, I can link his Instagram here for you. Give me a moment. Copy. Paste. There you go. Anyone who is interested, Willie Wayne, go to that link I just put in right there. I'll go ahead and pin it for a little bit here for the Paul. But that is Paul Might's Instagram. Need mods? Need mods. I would like a floating stud inside of a flicking hole. I said it. Gotta go. About to drive to the parents. Steve Double O, thanks for swinging in. Have a good weekend. Fred the Lug just woke up working on the first coffee and playing with the first knife of the day. Mousebird. I love it. Mousebird is cool. Mine needs to just break in just a little bit more. See, sometimes it stops just a little bit. Like you have to put a good button push. I think if anything, the front flipper could be just a little bit more. It snaps, but I feel like I have to get to it just a little bit more. But man, when it's open, I love the shape. I love the style and the shape of this in the feel, in the hand. Those jumps riding all the way up to the top. Pow. Good choke up. Plenty out the back. Thick butt. Nice feel. Blazeburger, got to go shower, hit up the grocery store. Have the bestest of Saturdays. Artisan Cutlery, Mousebird. It does have a ting. Can't always hear it. It's my noise gate. Where is my focal point right now? See, it's It's not. It's way back here. Wow, boys, settle down. How far behind on reviews am I? What do you mean, behind? What are we talking about here, Trish? Thought the Mousebird would be a good front flipper, but it's a little small. You have to kind of get to it. I have to be a little more deliberate about getting on it, but when I do, it works. But you have to actually kind of like set into it just a little bit. The camera wants faces. Yeah, chuck it. But the thing, we've talked about that too, because I'm up here and it won't be in focus. The focal point will be like on nothing. Everything will be out of focus. It's like it gets mad. It's my fault. It's all my fault. So what was someone said something about beard for men hair? No, this is gray. Just for men, touch of gray. Do you add the gray? Is that what's happening? I've got some here. I don't have any. I'm good up there, but like right there. You guys are all dirty birds. 8 Nate's in Virginia, spending time with family. Enjoy that time, 8 Nate. Have a good weekend. I have a Burkles I'm supposed to send you next. I want to know how long I have with it. Oh, well, I'm okay. I've got Fred's all caught up. I don't have any other pass arounds. Basically what I have is a couple more from Texas and then most of my knives from Atlanta. So I have a lot of stuff to review, but I don't have to do it in that order. If you send me like something, I can review that one next and then send it along. You know, it can jump up. So it doesn't matter. I've got plenty of knives to review from picking up at Blade Show from Texas and Atlanta. Well, I have a few left from Texas, but then like another 20 or so from Atlanta that I still got to do. So I've got plenty to stretch out for a while. But if you've got something, you send it or whatever, I can do that one next. You know, I can jump that one ahead and do it right away and then get it sent on or whatever. I'm pretty sure he messaged me the other day too. Burkles did. Oh, is that so? That was the one. Was he talking about the one from you coming towards me? Maybe. What's up, Stacy? How are we doing today? Mernin, Stice. Mernin. Yes. Fred says, surprise, one additional knife for review coming with other things soon. So that's fun. And that's my time. Paul? Paul. You sexy man. Get a mod done from Paul. Grinder soon. Headed out for some heated domino games with the family. That sounds fun, Deadhead. Have a good weekend. Thanks for swinging by again. Tuesday night will be the next live. This is the only review I have to do until new knives come in that you purchased. Yeah, I mean, whatever. If he's not in a rush, you don't need to be in a rush. If he is, you know, send it to me. I'll get it going right away. I like the flipper tab on this Luft knives. That is just satisfying. I usually am not into that rear flipper, and it does flick out nice or thumb out, no problem. I really enjoy the design, but something about, boom. Right on. Have a good weekend, Deadhead. I love the design of this Luft knife, the BXTR or Baxter. I noticed talking to him, a lot of the names of the Luft knives are like 4-letter capital. So this is the BXTR. And he was calling it the BXTR. He wasn't calling it the Baxter or the Serco. It was the SRCO. Kind of said he's inspired by like Volkswagen and stuff like, GTI or whatever. So I think that's kind of what he's going with. Either way, that flip is really nice. It just feels good. This knife is cool. I really dig it. I will be watching out for some more designs at Luft. And I love this chunk of wood that it's really dark, but at the right angle you get that, boom, that rich brown. Ooh. Oops. Mine says Tuesday delivery. Oh, yeah. Except for I'll be at work, and so it'll end up, they'll ask for the signature, and I won't be here, and then I'll have to go pick it up the next day at the post office or whatever. So yeah, if it's going to be Tuesday delivery, I should be able to run and pick it up on Wednesday. I don't know if I'll be able to pick it up Tuesday after work or not. Probably take a day. Did I tell you MBK is going to have a bigger honey badger? I do remember you saying that. Yeah. So large honey badger, probably similar in size to like the saber tooth, I would guess. Or maybe, man, the saber tooth is huge compared to that. But they are going to have a larger honey badger. I really like this knife a lot. Just a good feel, good size. This one right here, Willie Wayne, Monterey Bay Knives Honey Badger. This was a limited laser mark weave pattern available at Blade Show Texas. I think they might have smooth surface handled ones on the website now. Really snappy, great front flipper. Got a fun, snappy close, or listen to the, just a crisp sound to it. No choke up spot, but you're home. You're right in that handle. Is boom. You're right there. Little ramped up jimps. Smaller size, but it packs that punch. This one is the Sabertooth, also from Monterey Bay. This is their newest version with the textured titanium handle, big S90V blade. Wife wants to go to the local farmer's market. Happy wife, happy life. And farmer's market will be nice too. You probably find something fun and maybe get a nice little snack while you're there. Try to peek in on Mo Patty. Yeah, Trish will be on at 9:30. We'll all head over there when it's time. I do love the texture that they did on these. That diamond, it feels really nice. It's thin, subtle, doesn't stick out like terribly deep, but then it doesn't tear into the pocket or anything when you're going in and out. This thing is a beast. If it's a little large for you, you can get that Wolverine, which is exactly the same, but it's an inch shorter, right? Boom. Monterey Bay. Very cool stuff going on over there. What is the knife in front of the hockey mask? In front. You mean right next to it? There's a heart in front of it. The knife I would see, what I would imagine, it's like the Kalima. Oh, and it all comes tumbling down. Classic buck 119. Horror movie knife of choice. People will mostly say, oh, it's the knife from Scream. But originally, Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Classic buck 119. Super thick handle. The brown cigar shaped one. Oh, wow. You got good eyes. Damn. This right here. If that's what you're looking at, you got good eyes. Like, dang. This one right here. This is the oldest knife in my collection. Well, not the oldest knife by date, but the knife I've had in my collection the longest. This is from the 80s. This is a Boy Scouts of America classic. Boom. Got the jig. Probably dyed bone. Main blade, bottle opener, can opener, leather punch, owl, kind of a lanyard hook. They still make these pretty similar to this. Be prepared. All right. So this was mine first like real knife when I was a kid. Got my totem chip, was in Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts. Loved going camping and outdoors stuff and really cool. It did rust up and we cleaned it up on a live stream once upon a time. It still has some good kind of pits and like aged patina kind of to it, but it did have a little bit of rust on there. But I mean, ultimately for being like 40 years almost old or whatever, I mean, that's still, the spring is still tight. Everything's still solid. You know what I mean? Like these were well made back then. The main blade, it's just got the tiniest. I mean, this has less play than pretty much, well, I can't say now. I was going to say this has less play than all the case knives I have. I had 5 or 6 case knives. Ulster, USA. I got to Life Scout, then life happened. Grateful Dong, same exact thing for me. Same exact thing for me. Got to Life Scout, life happened, didn't get the Eagle. So I would say I have 5 or 6 case knives that I haven't been happy with their action and stuff on it, but I did pick one up at the show. I had to dig, I had to choose. They almost did a swap on me, but I ended up getting this one. This is a case XX US made S35 VN blade. Although I haven't done the video on it yet, I haven't had a chance to sharpen it. It is not sharp. You can almost physically see the burr that they left on there. It does not cut worth a damn, but since I haven't made the video for it yet, I'm not going to sharpen it yet. I want to make the video, then I'll do like a secondary video, sharpen it. We'll see. We be loyal scouts. I want to see how well it actually holds up. I bit the bullet on this one, took one for the team since I have a bunch of case knives that I'm not really a fan of. I figured I'd pick one up that's a little bit more of the premium version. Oh, I flashed. Try that again. There we go. Can you cut coffee? Cut? Yeah, we cut the coffee. You cut it with water, or I cut it with vodka. You cut, there you go. He figured it out. You cut the coffee with Bailey's. That's how you cut coffee. Bingo. Winner. We have a winner. Acid test kids for the win. Got a mini jig bone trapper that I'm over the hill about, says B Shady. I guess Ken didn't want to see the new Protean. Did you post it or what? Where I'm supposed to be made aware of where? Where is it? Did I miss it? Case tried to use sleight of hand on me too, and I was like, no, this is not the one I want. I can send you a Zarlik fixed angle system. I don't use it anymore since you bought the TS Prof a couple years ago. Well, David, talk to me, Goose. I mean, that's not necessary, but I mean, David, talk to me. Where do I find the picture of the Protean? I cut my coffee with milk and sugar like a weirdo. Like a weirdo. But okay, so I got this case. It's solid. This thing, I did have to dig, but this one does not move. There is no play on the blade whatsoever, which is fascinating to me since there's so much play on all my other cases. Blade is centered, feels nice. I do like the hole where the traditional nail nick would be. I like the hole. I think that's kind of fun. The bolster look. And it matched this. You know, tell me that's not kind of a fun carry. I'll message you, David. So we'll test it out. Maybe maybe it won't hold up. Maybe it will. I don't know. What was that? Did you see that? What is this? How am I getting someone else's video? What is this? What is going on? What's everybody? It's just a hollow, snappy sound. It's What do I do? What do I do? I don't want to put it up on screen and then have something come up that shouldn't be coming up. I don't have any control over that. Does he not know that he's on my stream? I can't hear anything. It's like two people playing music. What in the... He's on my video link. I have a what is the video that's like Ninja? I have a link up so like I could hook up on my phone. Like, what is that video? Like Digital Ninja or something like that? But I don't have audio coming from that, so there's nothing. Wow. They clearly have no idea. So it's not like they're hacking me. I don't even use that link. I don't even remember what it would. I wonder if I edit properties. Video Ninja scene room. They must have made a scene room and called it the same as my scene room. And maybe I didn't have a private link. I just made a scene room, called it Testes. Okay, screen grab. That's the URL. What? I haven't used that link on any of these. But what do they? I feel like they made a room and didn't realize that their room and my room's name was like the same, and they just clicked on it. Is that what's happening right now? What in the? How do I even edit that? I mean, I can. They're no longer. We can't hear them, but really. They specifically state use an odd name because anyone can join it. Like we should almost join them. Like I'd pop that up on my phone and they're live streaming apparently. Yeah, dude, look at his guitars. Like, wow, this is the weirdest. So I wonder what they're streaming on, but they're using my VDO. I made a scene room called Testes, you know, as a test. Testes. How do we rate them though? I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I can't hear them. I wonder if we could bring that up. I don't know. But I don't know how to join them. What's up, Chef Rocky? Apparently my VDO link is being used by somebody. What the all right. Couple dudes jamming. I don't have any way to pick up audio for it though, otherwise I would. What a weird situation. I have full control over that link, except for I don't have audio for it. Or do I? What is this? Hello? Can you guys hear me? I have my microphone hooked up to... I don't see them reacting. This is the weirdest thing. If you put up the link, well, okay, properties. Video Ninja, scene room. The room name is Testes. I have guitars. I mean, oh, how weird. Joined by room name Testes. Can you guys hear me? I can't hear them. Can you guys see me in this? I'm not trying to hack you. They left. They probably thought I was trying to hack them. I'm in the room, Testes. They left. I think I freaked them out. See, they weren't hackers. They just jumped into a room that I already had. And then I joined them. They're like, oh my God, what's happening? And they just bailed. What just happened, man? Oh, that's... I freaked him out. You can't make this up, bro. I have not used a Video Ninja link in like a year. I forgot that I even have those kind of hooked up on my scenes. Casey at Knives Fast popped in. Hey Casey, we thought I got hacked there for a second. That was they just picked a random room to just get together and do their thing. And the room was called Testes. It's my room. Oh, that's wild. What's up, Mark Carter up north? Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend. J1. Wow. I wish we could have talked to him. I wanted to hear him. I couldn't hear anything, though. Well, as Trish said, they're just public rooms. Like, that was early on in my streaming where I was testing that to, like, join, like, have someone join or whatever. So I jumped on that Video Ninja. I made that link. Who knows? Someone just goes in that room and all of a sudden they're in my life. Wow. That's just something. Well, I guess I'll get rid of that link. I don't need that happening accidentally in the future. I'm surprised none of you have tried to do it yet. Any of you could do that right now. You saw the link. You could totally click into that and just pop up on my screen right now. I'll wait. Who's this? Is this Paul? It is a dangerous situation. I probably got to turn it off. Okay. Message. Did you... Oh, it's under requests. I hate that. Accept. Primary. I'm sorry, Chuck it. Dude, I got... That was wild stuff. Now I don't want to... Who's this? Is this Paul? Now I don't trust anyone. Now I just got to leave it off. Is that... Who is that? I mean, you can tell me. Oh, now they left. Oh, now it's a username. Yeah, I'm turning that off. Check the message before it self-destructs. There it is. Booge. She's pretty. Skellies are not... A lot of the Skellies aren't for left-handed people, though. That show side, my finger would drop into this hole right here. And then when I go to close it, chop. You need a full lefty Skelly. That's a nice looking knife. Thanks for sharing, Chuck it. Sorry it took me forever to get to that. I only do handcuffs, escapes, and lock sport cutting videos. I hate it when you check a shipping number and nothing's happened for days. Right? Metal Relic. I got to get a hold of it. Get your address. Send you that double D tent. You can watch everybody Is this Metal Relic? uh, okay, so on video we got Metal Relic playing. What the hell? Isn't this fun? Except for I can't hear you, which is the only sad part. Casey, I'm out for now. We'll come back in a few and listen on the way to PO. Yep, and then Trish starts in 10 minutes, actually. We'll all head over to Mo Patty channel in a couple minutes. Their mic wasn't off, though, and I wasn't picking up their audio. All right. Well, that was wacky, right? Anybody else play this game that Metal Relic's playing right now? There was an option for password protect for the room. Yeah, I better either just remove that or put a password on my room. I could leave it and then put a password on my room if I can still add one to it. North Valley Neil says, good luck packing up all those orders, KC. Could do all sorts of crazy stuff with those rooms. I think, I can't remember what live stream I did. It wasn't with TKE or somebody that I used it. Password protected. Yeah. How random and funny was that? Freaked me out for a second because I was like, oh no, now we got a hack situation. I'm going to have to uninstall all of this. But no, that was not even, that's because I have that link to that room connected to this window. They can't do anything. And if I have it hidden, see there, Metal Relic still playing his game. If I have it hidden, they can't. They have no control. Glad I was here for that. Yeah, that was some, I'll tell you, that freaked me out. I was like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, we're here right now. Do I shut it down? Wow. S35VN, I mean, we'll test it out. The edge is crap right now. How's the edge on this bad boy? I like that blade shape. Got some belly, but the tip is still out there. But righty skellies, you hold it in the left hand and go to close it, and the finger will drop in one of these spots, and I almost clicked it. Screaming. It's got a screaming edge. Wow. Well, that was fun. Video Ninja, right? It's fine, Lefty. I just have had a couple skellies where I've held them, and so I'm holding it as the lefty, and just when you go to close it, you're like this, and like, oh, finger is right there, drops right in that hole, and then just, you could easily just ka-chonk. But if it was a straight lefty, where the show side is, it's my fault. Imagine being left-handed. Quote, smock. The smocky poo. Have a great weekend, Robert. What's up, Steven? Mo Patty is her YouTube name, Steven. I'm going to put the link up right now. I just have been... well, we just got very interestingly jumped. All right, I'm going to pin this one now. Boom. Wait, unpin, and then what? And then pin. All right. So the new pinned message in the chat should be Trish. Mopad EDC with featured guest The Night's Edge. TKE. So that starts in 5 minutes. We will click over to that when it starts up. It looks like this. It looks like this. Had uninvited visitors on the live stream. It would have been nice if we could have get some audio. I don't know if they heard me or not, but they saw me and I freaked them out. But I was like, I'm not hacking you. Like, but if someone says, hey, I'm not hacking you, and you'd like, they'd probably instant bail. We got it all. I mean, you could see it when I actually got into the thing. So I'm going to have to watch that back. Oh, there's just a couple of dudes wanting to play guitar and jam. Popped into a Video Ninja room that happened to be linked to my live stream. When does that happen? That's like when someone says, trust me, I'm not trying to hack you. Just don't disconnect for like 5 more seconds so I can finish hacking you. Oh, the one was a chick. I couldn't tell. I was too busy looking at the guitars. They were kind of low. It was kind of more like they were like here. What software to use now? Video seems pretty cool that you can use your phone. Well, I use OBS Studio on my computer, and then I use live stream like right through YouTube on my phone. But OBS Studio is a free software that if you have a computer, you can handle it. Plus, it doesn't, you have to learn, you have to figure it out. It takes a little while. There's videos, but it takes a while to kind of set up your rooms, your scenes. This is my chat scene. Here's my table 1, table 2 zoomed in a little bit more. I've got my screen grab scene, my intro page. I've got my Video Ninja page. But then inside each one, like inside my chat, I also have, or like not this one.
Mark Carter subscribed to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing. Connecting stuff like that, connecting videos and things. It takes a while to figure out, but like table 2, I've got the Video Ninja that I can't show because no one's on it right now. I've got me, I've got my microphone. I can get rid of me, I can add me. I can add another camera or the table. I can hide stuff. So you set up the different scenes with your different things. I guess nowadays that's not a dead giveaway. I was so lost in the thing that I wasn't, you know, I mean, I like boobs, you know. So many cameras do I have set up right now? I have, technically, I have 3 cameras set up. I only have 2 plugged in. One of them I unplugged. I wasn't liking it. It was kind of glitching once in a while when I had it hooked up. So I had 3 cameras. Right now I have 2. Just the 2 that you're seeing here. Boom and boom. But I had a 3rd one that I could move around and kind of have it be like a wall fly or put it on whatever. 2 turntables and a microphone. Got my microphone right here. Got it on a swivel. I like the microphone up. A lot of people, I mean, everybody does their thing. A lot of folks have the microphone like right here, you know, or whatever. I've got mine up and on a boom from over there, so I can wheel it out here. Hello. But it's set up so I can be about 1.5 feet away from it and it hooks, or it catches nice. How to hack through Video Ninja. All right, Trish just clicked. It looks like she's going to be starting in a second here. The link in the description, or not in the description, in the chat, will bring you over to the Mopatty EDC channel. She starts up in 30 seconds here with her special guest, TKE. Thank you all for hanging out. Kind of a fun, weird live stream. Magnus Let's Ho. Thank you all so much. Thomas, Dong, Nate. Everybody have a great weekend. Careful with your Video Ninja link. There she is. There she is. All right, we'll see you all